What's going on, guys? So here I have the next game of the connected franchise mode, and I am playing the Titans owner, who happens to be the commissioner. Really cool guy. He's from Jamaica too, which I thought was pretty cool. He's got a cool name. So we are playing here, and I know he's going to be pretty good. He doesn't have the best record. I don't think he's going to make the playoffs, but you know in this league, oh my god, and Jamie Colin drops a pick right off the bat. Super, like, I just got super unlucky and he does not get, because if you ever see Eagles, like, if you ever see that formation, then I get a pick right back. So it didn't end up too bad. But if you ever see that offset formation where the guy on the right is a little bit ahead of the guy on the left, you know it's the cross screen. So I had that one read pretty well. So I start off the game, I'm starting Garoppolo. Colin Kaepernick got benched. And let me tell you why. Because Jimmy Garoppolo is a stud. First of all, he's a stud. Second of all, Colin Kaepernick is the worst. He's just the worst. That's all I have to say about it. That's all you need to know. Colin Kaepernick's the worst quarterback to ever play in the NFL. And I really dislike him. I hope there's some angry 49ers fans in the comments. I hope there's a few angry 49ers fans, because I know they're mad. They haven't won a Super Bowl with them. They haven't done anything, but I'm a Titans fan, so I'm just as pathetic. Here, Dorial Green-Beckham gets me, and I'd trade an arm and a leg for Dorial Green-Beckham in this game. That is an absolute stud. So he's driving the ball. He's running a lot of tight offense, and that is tough to stop. I really struggle with those, because in this game, those quick outs are so effective. So I'm just gonna let the video play for a while, let you guys talk. I want to let you guys talk. I need to learn how to talk. I just kind of want to talk about what YouTube has meant to me in this last little bit, and how I'm trying to stay motivated. It has been incredibly difficult to stay motivated lately to make videos, and the reason is, I'm just gonna tell you straight up why. September sucks. Everyone's going back to school. My view count, and not all view counts have went down, but my channel has just went down a ton. I don't know why. I don't know why it's happening, but I am just losing viewers during the day, like the school hours. Nobody's watching videos. Like, I've never had a video that I put up and within it's like 30 minutes in and I only have like 25 views. I haven't had that since I first started my channel, and it's super weird, and I'm not used to it. So as of right now, it's very tough for me to stay motivated on, but I know I'm not the type of guy who's just gonna give up. I'm gonna keep going. I know I've been very fortunate for the success I had this summer, and oh, that was a beautiful pick. Sometimes I just take for granted how fast my channel grew, because just before E3, I was at like 4,000 subscribers. Now I'm almost at 11,000. So I jumped up pretty fast. Like, I made that transition very fast, and maybe they're not always gonna be that fast. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep fighting. I want to be able to keep making YouTube videos. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite things to do ever. Like, honestly, I love YouTube. I love hearing from you guys. It's hard when you're used to getting lots of views and your view counts go down. There's another touchdown to Julian Edelman. To stay motivated. I think most YouTubers would tell you the exact same thing, that they're going through it. Oh, and another pick. But it's easy to get interceptions because my defense was just playing well, but it's not easy to stay motivated. But I'm going to keep these videos pumping. It's just, someone messaged me actually on Twitter today and just said how much they like my videos, and just seeing stuff like that helps me keep going, because in times like this, it's just really tough. School's going on, and it's taking me a long time to make these, time that I could be studying and like hanging out with friends, and I choose to make these because I love doing them, but not getting the feedback and stuff, it's really difficult. But I'm gonna keep making these because I love them, and that's all I have to say. Sorry, I'm not trying to complain. I'm just letting you guys know kind of what it's like in September to be a YouTuber. It really sucks, and I'm not used to it at all. So here I'm up 21-7 though, so things are looking pretty good. Chandler Jones gets a sack right there to make it 3rd and 13. He had some decent pocket presence. Oh, another user pick. Let's just count the picks. I don't even know how many interceptions I got this game. I got a lot of interceptions though. All my corners are super slow. They are so slow, like you don't even know. And that was like a little bit of a rap line. They're so slow you don't even know. Not really. Then I hit through the seams to Fred Davis. So I got one shot to go deep here. And what am I going to do with it? You're going to see I punt the ball. I punt the ball with 5 seconds remaining, and I mess up the editing, so I show way too much of that clip. That's just me. I'm human. I'm not that good at editing sometimes, but it is with another new thing. There's just so much news to go over. NBA 2K16 comes out tonight. I'm downloading it as we speak, and I'm hyped for that. If you guys are 2K fans, let me know in the comments, because I'm going to try and bring some content. I love NBA 2K. I'm really excited for this year's game, the Spike Lee. My career, like, who's not excited for that? Like, you have to be excited for a cool story. Nobody does career mode like 2K does. 2K just does it, they're on a whole nother level of career mode. Their online servers are absolutely terrible, but their career mode is on point. Like, it is solid. Last thing, a lot of the guys on my football team are finding out about my YouTube channel. A lot of guys, if you don't know, I play university football. I'm redshirting this year to save my year of eligibility, but a lot of guys are finding out, and they actually think it's pretty cool. I was not expecting that. I was expecting to get absolutely chirped for it. Like, the one thing, if they play it out in front of me, if you play a video of mine out in front of me, I get super uncomfortable. There he gets a field goal. But as long as, like, so some of them are saying they want to be in videos and stuff. Let me know, do you think that would be cool to have, like, oh, and then Garoppolo misses that throw. How pathetic is that? I think it'd be cool to have, like, a little bit of a vlog stuff. I don't know how much I can, like, do with it, but hey, we'll see what I can do. And you'll be seeing more. And then I shank the punt. So the game for me is turning. I'm not a second half player. I'm going to talk about the game, but there I get another pick. As I'm always talking about how bad I'm doing, I'm always just getting picks. But my offense, what I mean to say is my offense is not a second half thing. I could not move the ball to save it. I was hitting guys in the back of the head. I was doing absolutely everything wrong. Here, Jimmy Garoppolo rolls out, and I thought I had Edelman on that out route, but it turns out he is out of bounds. And then he got a nice little punt return going here. He did Niall Davis, and he's a stud. He got a one run. I wish I would have got it on here because he was like a kick return, and he was just running people over. It was absolutely phenomenal. I was super impressed by it. I don't know where Mariota went. I don't know if he doesn't have Mariota or what the deal is, but here, it's the third quarter, and he's got to start driving. He knows it. Now it's the fourth, and we sack him. So that was a huge thing for us. It's 3rd and 14. He's got to make a play. He's rolling out. He throws the ball over the middle. He overthrows him. So now on 4th down and 14, he has to go for it. Very crucial for me to stop him. He goes deep, and we get the swat down. So I was super nervous, but I need to score. I need to get something going because, like, all I need is a field goal here, and I feel like I can ice it. Like, I feel like the game's over if I get a field goal. I hit a nice little screen, the PAFL screen, to Aaron Dobson. I believe that's Aaron Dobson. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. And then this is where I just go through. I saw him using this, and I throw it for some stupid reason. I don't know what happened in my head that made me throw that. So I keep giving him chances, and Dorial Green Beckham goes over top of my defense, goes right there and just torches me for a 98-yard touchdown. He goes for the 2-point conversion, and he gets it. So I'm getting the ball back. I'm like choked right now. I know I need to, like, just keep the ball out of his hands, because if I lose this, my playoff hopes are pretty much done. So I'm like, I was chewing clock here. I was doing whatever I can to win here. I hit Edelman short to make it 3rd down and 4. I need a completion bad, and Colin Kaepernick runs up the middle and fumbles. But thankfully, one of my O-linemen jumps on the fumble. Oh, I cannot tell you how happy I was when I saw that. And then I go to the out to Brandon LaFell, and that pretty much ices the game, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the post-game interview. Oh, and drop a like if you enjoyed this. Drop a like. Can't go wrong with that.
Hey, Coach. What are your thoughts on the game?
You know, I felt pretty good about how our defense played this week. They played a lot better than they did last week. Lots of interceptions. A.J. McCarron, you could tell he was uncomfortable in the pocket. He's a great quarterback. Had a great career at Alabama, but you could just tell he was very uncomfortable in there. And I feel like our defense took advantage of it. And our run game with Brandon Bolden was a lot better. It was a tough decision on who to start this week at running back. We had LeGarrette Blount and Brandon Bolden kind of fighting it out in practice. Bolden ended up winning the battle, and he really proved to us that, you know, he can be the guy.
Speaking about starting, what made you decide to start Garoppolo this week?
Garoppolo, he performed better in practice. The coaching staff and Kaepernick, we've told Kaepernick before, we know where we stand. He's most likely going to be on the trade block in the offseason, so we decided to bench him, give Garoppolo a chance, and I feel like he performed very good in the first half. Could have had a little bit better of a second half, but all in all, we were quite pleased with Garoppolo, and yeah, we won the game, so that's all that really matters.